Morning. Hello, everybody. The Astro Gravitational Report. And I have a sensei here with me. He just sentence and lay down in peace. And we have in a new moon. Um, Very powerful, very peaceful energy here. Talking about this new moon, I'm going to be making today the report what to expect from this new moon to the full moon. I just went through the chart pretty quick to see it. And it's going to be a test. You getting these good energies, these good vibes, you getting from this new moon as a new beginning, as a new energies in there. And since this energy is in a Gemini, talking about this friendshipness, but all the friendshipness gets through what? It's getting putting through the test. And seeing it within this, you're going to be experiencing this powerful, positive energy. But also that positive energy is going to be telling you what is your limitations to become your best friend, your best love inside of it. It's going to be this positiveness with this energy because Mercury is in a hurry up to meet Venus and the Sun. We're talking about those deep rooted conversations that's gonna comes in. We are a good friends, but why cannot be making things better? There's gonna be this energy of Saturn that it's gonna comes in. It's about you to see the limitations. What limited you? Because sometimes it's not the other person. Sometimes it's you. And in that personal development moments, guys, this power that it comes in with the Sun and Venus traveling together, they're going to be traveling for a little bit while together. Right now, within this, is about to develop this relationship within you, but also is going to be leading to the relationship, friendshipness, the love, the positiveness within. Your power is going to be tested in the power of communications in there that's coming towards you. You got that in the last 2 days. You got that when a Mercury and Jupiter come together. Okay. Now that growth of communications is going to be practiced when Mercury is going to be joining in about 2 days, 3 days. It's going to be joining Venus and the Sun. Okay. And this energies today that you're going to be getting at in there is going to be like intuition. Is going to be telling you the road, the proper way, the development within yourself. But also you're going to be tested. You're going to be seeing it, that energy that comes in. And at 7 o'clock in the morning, midheaven, it's going to send squares in there to that positive energy. But that squaring there, that is going to be to see what else you need to improve, to see what else you need to learn, to see how you're going to go into the next level. But it's going to be touching that limitations. And if you take it, that energy as a negative, then guess what? The negative is going to come out. You're not going to be able to pass this threshold of evolution, of that beautiful energy that it comes in. You can get better. And this is what my message for you today is. Look at it within yourself, what you can make better. All right. As the day gonna go by, about 8 o'clock in the morning, that positive energy is gonna be more tied up to Neptune. You're gonna see this visions of how the things is gonna get better, how you can make it, how can you be more positive, how can you be this empowerment from within you. Because right now you have the intuition, authority, and love coming together. This is a beautiful unifications that guys can take these positive energies within yourself and build it of what you're building. Now is the proper moment to make the plans, make the these energies of plans, and later on you to execute it. Because the first it comes in what? At first it's coming the energies, the thought, the beliefs, that inner work, and after that is going to ask you, okay, can you do it? because you prepare yourself to do these things, specifically that internal unifications about authority, intuitions, and love. You get in at this, but you're going to go through what? Through the period of doing it. So with that energies at 8 o'clock, you're gonna get these messages. The 9 o'clock energy is gonna become let's go grow up. But that growing up is gonna be tied up with Mars. Mars is in the way towards Taurus. If you're gonna be planning to do things in the material world that it's gonna be coming in, guess what? You kind of gonna feel the pressure, but that pressure is gonna be just for a little bit. Okay, but don't allow this warrior inside of you to take the negative side, because Pluto squaring Mars, okay, usually that's talking about this fight. I'm gonna win when I put my will, I'm gonna put my pressure, I'm gonna be fighting for it, I'm gonna get in there. Why you should take the energies like, okay, let me go and see where I'm wrong, let me see what my actions was not proper, let me review this, because Pluto is retrograde. Okay. All right, talking about it, 10 o'clock, you're going to feel this energy. That positiveness is going to be at full force. There's going to be a lot of positivity comes in within. All this energies is going to comes in a flow within yourself. When are they flowing within yourself? That energies, specifically with the ascendant that is in Leo, that 13 degrees of Leo in there, you're gonna feel it, because that 13 degrees of Leo, it's trining the 13 degrees of the North Node. That is it, that wisdom of authority when you apply it to go and move forward in your life. And it is going to comes in, it may help you in all areas of life. It doesn't matter what you actually does in there. If you're doing and you're at work, if you're working on something in the material world, you may face restrictions in there, because certain things has not been changed. Okay, this is like a part of within you, that like you're expecting something to change for better, for the growth, but there is this policies, there is this energies in there that not been changed, and you're like, what I'm doing here. Okay, that is coming from the midheaven being the Taurus at the 10th house, which is that's what represents the work, and that 10th house beginning, it is squaring Pluto, because it says revise it. And if you're a wise person, first of all, within yourself, you're going to see, okay, what I'm doing within the material world, let me revise it and set up properly, because Pluto is in retrograde, and he says review these policies within yourself. But that is also is going to help if you're a business owner mentality within, is like, let me review this, policies. What are we doing with this policy? These policies was made at 30 years ago, they're not valid anymore. We're not evolving, we are not growing, we need to do something else. We need to put different procedures. Let's find the suggestions from the employees. What do they need to do? What is it going to go? But imagine that you're the owner and you're the employee within you. Can you be able to develop that power of love within yourself, that it's gonna comes in and triggers is in there, inside of it, to make the things better within yourself? This is what when the employee, okay, gives us injections to the employer, and the employer implements it. How happy is the employee, right? And the employer goes in there, it's like, hey, here's a little bonus for you. You make the things better. You're an example. Let's see the other employees, how the things can be able to work better. And that is that comes in from this, let's be friends. Okay, that is it, the power of these Gemini energies in there. But if you take it in the negative way, what is going to happen? Nothing's going to be evolving first within you, then nothing works in the rest of the energies out. All right, talking about 11 o'clock, this positive energies is going to comes in, but the ascendant, that is a at Leo squaring Uranus. And as I said, don't fight the universe. Universe is universe. Don't fight evolution. You're not going to win. Doesn't matter how stubborn you are, how weird it is are. It is a program of evolution, and you better go and flow with it. okay, mature in that positions, that is going to be a very positive energies that is going to comes in from Mars about that, okay, because this is going to tell you about the positive actions in yourself. All right, talking about 12 o'clock growth. If you do this following step throughout the days of those energies in there, you're going to feel the growth. And that will make you happy in the world. Because when you see that you're maturing, you're growing, you're developing yourself, you're getting much better within you, that energy is coming in. It says like, yes, great, let's keep on going. Because Pluto is in a spiritual mode. He is in retrograde mode. And that beautiful trine from Jupiter with Pluto, that is to talk about the growth within the subconscious, but with performance of friendshipness between your consciousness and a subconsciousness level. And you need to understand this is a very powerful bridge that it is very good with this. Jupiter also is going to go retrograde mode. And 10 without power in there that right now you're developing, that development build up. Later on, you're going to be revising it, that growth. But also, you're going to be recalculating what did you do, how much did you grow, and whatever it's left to be done. So during the retrograde season that we are going to have, this is what is going to happen. But that development that you're doing with right now, with that intuitions, with love and authority within yourself, is gonna give this powerful fruit of unifications within yourself. All right, talking about 1 o'clock. This is going to be the time that actually everything is kind of like getting together. The sun is at 16 degrees, the Venus is at 17, midheaven is at 17 degrees, the moon is at 18 degrees. They're all piled up at Gemini, but that is going to be squaring 18 degrees Saturn. That is that energy. You need to look inside of you, your personal limitations, why you don't grow, why you're not getting over fears, why you're not unifying this love and everything. Okay, so basically the triggers is gonna comes in. You need to be powerful for the rough times because the rough times build strong personalities in there within yourself, but that could be applied of all areas. That could apply to your material world, that can apply to your emotional world, that can be applied to your energies level, but also to your spiritual growth. Okay, now you're putting all these things together, guys. But if you don't see and you don't touch the limitations, you do not know what there is. You have to remember the hard road and the right road are the same road. And a lot of the people are going to facing this energy. And that's what this new moon, I'm going to make the report about this today. All right. So talking about this moving of the day, is going to find out that in the next hour at 2 o'clock is about divine energies. And the divine is going to comes in. It helps from Pluto. That is about the right family energies. Ascendant moving to Libra, powerful energies that's going to be with Jupiter, with Mercury. Right now, that the energy of the ascendant in the next 2 hours is going to helping with those powerful energies between Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini in the air. You're going to feel the love is in the air. Okay? But the love is in the air is going to be putting to a test. It's not like, oh, today I love you, and because you don't do something, tomorrow I don't. You love because you love. And there is there's energies of what's telling you today. Okay? You love because you love. At 3 o'clock, the energy is going to be powerful. Ascendant is sending these trine energies to these unifications. That's what Libras understand. The union with other people in the relationship. That it was. This is where you make all contracts, all decisions, all everything that it's there. This is the first house of unifications. two people coming together. This is the house of the contracts, of marriages, of relationships, any ships, business ships, partnerships, soul unifications, divine unifications. Everything is there. And now this beautiful, powerful energy is pointing out towards Libra, where you make the balance. You making that balance. But that balance is going to be facing what? It's going to be facing what you've done in the past and where you're going forward. But also that's going to trigger this family energies in there. But within the family energies is coming the answers of the limitations. And if you're reviving a family situation, a family patterns, and so on within you, now is the time. Why do I have, and what did this preventing me to be like this? All right, so talking about 4 o'clock energies, a lot of positiveness is gonna comes in. The power is on, everything is on, but you're gonna facing the challenges of Pluto. Seek what you're resisting. Okay, are you resisting your own evolution? Are you resisting your proper development within you? Are you resisting the new age of Aquarius? It can't. It's impossible. They're coming. One way or another, you're going to be living with this. One way or another, you are going to be forced to be personal example for others. One way or another, your personal development matters to you, but also matter for the society. Now you're getting this development in there. And with that powerful energies that it comes in from this Gemini union, they are going to have a great effects on you. You will understand the purpose you're doing all this. You see, that's what it is. You find your purpose. Now you know the why. You have to work on the how. But the how it's gonna comes in its own way. But now you see the purpose. Okay. So later on at 5 o'clock, the ascendant is gonna be moving to Scorpio. Divine energies to Jupiter. You're gonna be dealing with someone in the shadow, the midheaven. It's gonna be where that Leo energy is for it. It's at 14 degrees in there. Powerful, powerful energies towards the North Node. It's gonna come in with this. The authority of the growth, what is there in there? The wisdom. Okay. The authority grows in Leo. If you develop proper authority within yourself, you get in the right action. If you didn't develop the proper authority within you, you're making more mess than you succeeding in there. And this is why this Leo's energy, this Leo seasons that we are gonna have, it's important for this. Actually, have a little glimpses about this energies. But you're gonna be facing that challenges in the next hour, which is gonna be at 6 p.m. That's squaring from Leo towards Uranus, toward Jupiter, toward Mercury. That is going to be triggered this energies there. But the wisdom from the last year, okay, that is going to come from Neptune and Pluto, this divine yacht that it comes in. And it comes in, it's like you're facing these challenges because of divine purposes. Divine wants to have better world, and you also have a better world, but you need to work and stop resisting in this, because you're resisting against the universe, you're resisting against the growth. You don't even want to talk about this, you don't want to tell these things to yourself first. How come can you tell it towards others? And this is why right now, since the moon was and Mercury is, can you have this uncomfortable talks first within yourself, tend to have this uncomfortable talks with others. All right, that intense energy is going to be even more intensified. You put that pressures is in there. The midheaven, it's at 15 degrees of Virgo, squaring the 16, 17 degrees of the sun, and so on. That perfections that you want, those things that you're getting, squaring with Saturn is going to comes in within. But you need to understand this is the personal limits you need to take. That, oh, well, it's not perfect, it's not ready, it's not great, it's not this, it's not that. If you are going to a complaining mode and you become complacent and you stay on this complacent energies, nothing's going to move. But you have divine order, and that divine order comes from the North Node, exactly pointing to the midheaven. And there, now, you see that all this uh, energies is telling you, like, if you're not ready, don't do it. If it's not this energies of perfections in there, that not the right things that it's going to be developing there, you know you're not ready. If you know that you're not ready, what can you do to be ready? Since the ascendant is going to be at 0 degrees of Sag, that is going to be opposing Uranus, Jupiter, and Mercury. Your expressions is in there. This is the moment that what you can tell yourself. Usually that is at the time that the spirit comes in, which is that represents also the North Node, and tells to that midheaven, the inner work that needs to do is like, hey, you need to put more divine energies. The spirit's talking to your soul, and the strength of your soul is going to be able to handle this. Okay. But if you put that ego's energy, the lower vibrations, you're going to be all over the place, agitations, aggravations, high level energies. If you end up in that, okay, go take a cold shower, go out for a walk, go out releasing these intense energies that it's going to comes in. They're going to be able to help you out of understanding and seeking these divine energies at this time, because help is given when you ask. Okay, so when you have these rough times, ask the divine. They're there for that purpose. Okay. All right, 8 o'clock, it's coming. The midheaven walks into the Libra. You're making balance with all this. Of course, there's got to be a balance, but still, this Sag energies that right now it's opposing everything of Gemini in there. You're going to be facing these adversities. You're going to be facing these shadows of a doubt. Is that what it is? It's I'm making on my mind, or what the heck is all this about it? What I have these energies that it's not mine. Maybe you're processing a collective's energies in there, because here Gemini is your personal relationship friendshipness toward yourself. This is how you develop this within you, while Sagittarius, it is the friends in development, relationships with others. This is why Sag, that is this energy of the society, when all the artists, all the these public figures and so on and so on, all that energy is there. All the artists is there, writing, painting, and so on and so on. It is there. But if you take yourself on that energy, it's like, oh yeah, I'm the VIP with your ego and so on and so on. Guess what? You're not finishing the things that you need to do. Now the North Node is gonna pointing that positive energies towards ascendant. You to see the positiveness of you going forward, by you seeing the negative side, the negative expressions that you're doing against this beautiful positive energies for within you. A lot of self-love will help you to develop within yourself, and that self-love is going to have expressions later on, because you keeping at that energies now is going to be able to help you with this new lesson that you're getting, because the moon is going to go around. Okay, and we are going to be facing what? The full moon, that it's going to be at Capricorn, and versus the sun at Cancer, the family. 9 o'clock, it's going to be a beautiful inner work energies, but you kind of like are facing these energies again with this friendshipness in there. The ascendant that it's at Sag is going to be intensify that energies with Saturn. You're going to be asking yourself, why can I do this? You know, those celebrities that they cannot crossing this pattern of doing these situations, doing these energies in there. And this is going to be when Uranus is going to comes in and step up. The universe is going to comes in and gives you this jolt within the divine. It says like here, there is a divine purposes in there. If you're a public figure, there is a divine purpose for you. But if you become a public figure to be just ego and getting this attention seeking and so on and so on, and then that attention towards you, your fate, your fame fade out, what are you going to do? You have to look at it to the divine. Here is some of those celebrities, they have this traumas, and so on. But if you look at it within yourself in there, you personally, what are you been suppressing, what you have not developed, and you going back into Gemini's energy. You have not developed, unify your intuition, authority, and love together. And that is going to be this positive energy that comes from the midheaven. So at 10 o'clock, midheaven goes into a Scorpio, is going to challenging Mars. Okay, you're going to feel these energies in there because that's going to be squaring Pluto as well. You're going to feel this negative energies of actions that you're going to, but you need to understand, you have to go through the negative to get to the positive in order to understand what you need to change within the negative. Then you're going to be able to do this inner work of transmuting and changing it into a positive. And that's going to have reflects at 11 o'clock, because at 11 o'clock, the midheaven that is at Scorpio is going to have divine energies exactly with this. And you see that today, whatever you did with that positive energies in there within the divine, that unifications of authority and love works all the time. This is when you understand the love is the most powerful force in the universe. And you bring that inner peace, you can go to bed within that inner peace. If you did all those steps of the day, if you did these proper energies inside of you, that they told you to be liquid, flexible, to change, to improve, to evolve. So you can have that power and authority of love all the time with you. You can have this as a pattern of love within yourself. All right, guys. So that's all I got. GI, hey, from Perth, Australia. I really appreciate your videos. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. If you guys have any questions, isn't there for it? Just to remind you, I'm planning to do some live sessions here once a weekend or once a month. We'll see. I haven't decided fully yet, but I want to know what is the best times for you guys to talk to you live. And please send me a comment below the videos so I can arrange it kind of like where the most of you can be online in there. And there's going to be a questions and answers during this. Okay, guys. But thank you for watching me from Australia. I have some people, a lot of people in there for it, and I'm so happy to hear this. Thank you for your comment, and if those videos help you out, that is important in there. Thank you, Ji. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. So then there is no questions. Let's share the love and the light, and I will talk to you later on because I will make the video in there for the full moon period that's comes in towards us. So stay tuned up here, guys. Be love, guys.